Okay, hi everyone. This is Gilmer, and I'm continuing my Let's Play of 30 Years War. I think this is episode 15, and I've been off for several days, and I know it, and partly due to just it's just a busy time for me, and partly due to I get in a mode where I don't play something or get a little bored or whatever, and it has nothing to do with 30 Years War. It just has everything to do with me, and I've actually been doing other stuff and been going out a lot with my friends, and so I haven't been playing much. But anyway, since the last time I was with you, they had a patch released, and it's a release candidate. It's not an official patch. So if you have the game on Steam, you're not going to get the patch. But if you install it manually, I play 30 Years War not through Steam. I don't even know if Steam has 30 Years War, to be honest. But I don't play through Steam if it is on Steam. But I did install the patch. It's supposed to be save game compatible, so I went ahead and patched the game, and I'm going to keep on playing this Let's Play, and we'll see if it works or not. It's supposed to correct a lot of things. Supposedly, it makes the AI a little bit better, and it also corrects some of the events. I think it makes it easier for the Swedish to join the war, because I think a lot of people have complained that they get to the point where they've defeated the Danish armies and there's nothing to do until Sweden gets into the war, and so I think they streamlined it a little bit better so that Sweden can actually join the war a little earlier, especially if you've defeated the Denmark. So let's see. Let's go ahead and resume the game and see what's going on. At the last episode that I put up on YouTube, we had pretty much driven the Danish out of this area over here. We have this little grouping of cities that we've captured from the Danish and the Protestants, and I'm trying to get that guy into a battle, but it appears that his evade value is much better than mine, and of course now I'm not even active, so I don't think I can fight him. But as you can see, we've also moved east and captured Magdeburg, and I moved up and took Havelberg. But then, because supply was so poor in Havelberg, I moved it back down. I moved my Tilly army back down to Magdeburg, and at some point, I think when I get these supply units to Tilly, I will move up and try to take Lüneburg. I guess the city's name is Lüneburg, and the region's name is Lüneburg. And then because I don't want this force sneaking in behind me at any point. That's part of the reason. That's part of what happened with this formation. Is this guy snuck in behind my forces, and I was a little worried that he might try to cause some trouble back here, but he got caught out here during the winter, and I don't know if attrition has pretty much decimated him enough to make him not a threat to anything, but I do want to get him out of that area, because single forces like that cavalry can cause trouble, especially if your city is ungarrisoned. So that is exactly what's going on. Let's take a look at the messages. Some merchants give support to us, +1 supply. Your half pound 24 pounder has arrived in Wurzburg. Let's move him to Frankfurt. What else is here? There's a garrison there. Munich's a pretty big city. It's a size 5 city. Where are my other artillery units? I was trying to get them. Let's see. I brought them to... I thought I brought them over here somewhere. Let's see. Let's do this. See if we can't... Catholic League Detachment. That's not it. Catholic League Detachment. Nope. 24 Anhol Boninghausen or Boninghausen. Nope. Maraudis reinforcements. No. These guys seem to be coming up in oh, here it is. That seems weird that he's all the way over there. Or was it because yeah, mud. I'm not going to move him during mud turns because I think the attrition would be too bad. And so I will wait another turn. Let's see. No options are available. The upkeep of units in the field has cost us 4 money. Okay, so the artillery units had just been completed in Vienna, and I had decided not to move them because of the mud. This region is more in our control because of this unit, so that's good. We successfully influenced a lot of countries or states, nation states. So let's see. I think I just want to go ahead and save my turn and execute my turn while we are focused in on this area just to see what happens. I pretty much spent the whole yesterday watching sports. So Tilly has his supply. The support to our cause is strong in Bremen, Mainz, and Cologne. Good. Okay. Let's bring these guys up to Göttingen. Gonna take 2 turns. I'll accept that. Spanish detachment. Oh, it's this. So that's 1 turn. That's fine. Man, that's a lot of artillery. And see how when you click execute the turn, this guy disappears because I think his evade is so high because it looks like just 1 leader and 1 cavalry unit that I think he just disappears into the hills, that's what this is, wooded hills. He just disappears and nobody can find him. So I don't know if we'll ever be able to bring him to fight unless I actually possibly bring these guys. Although about these people. I don't want them to get the upper hand. 64 days for them. They don't have a leader. It's unfortunate, but not really much we can do. I think somebody would probably tell me that my military control or my control or loyalty will eventually mean that these guys are flushed out, hopefully. Let's see. 18 days, 37 days. 28 days. Hamburg is a size 2 fort. We'll get to there. How many days is it? Okay. 47 days to Hamburg. We'll do it. Let's do it. I'll save my turn. And one of the things, I don't know if any of you have this game or not, when you apply the patch, it shows you the directory that is the default directory, and I'm pretty sure that I didn't change the directory that my game was installed in, and it's a different directory than the patch tells you, and I had to play around with that. And what it does is, whatever directory you click, it defaults also to have the 30 Years War portion already in the window, which means that if you go to where the game resides and it says 30 Years War, and you go, oh, I'll put it in that folder, and click on 30 Years War, it puts it in a subfolder called 30 Years War. You can't put it in you can't use that as the target. So what I'm talking about is my game is in Matrix Games 30 Years War. Well, since the window already defaults to 30 Years War, my target, I just click on Matrix Games, and then it selects 30 Years War for me. So I don't have to click on the 30 Years War directory. I just click on the Matrix Games directory. And I played around with that several times until I finally got it right, because I didn't understand what was going on. And if you get the right directory, it'll say, a warning message will pop up, and it will say, the 30 Years War game is already installed there. Do you want to overwrite the files? And you click yes, because that means you've got the right directory at that point. And it took me about 4 times before I figured out what was doing it, because that usually isn't how patches are done, especially for Matrix games. Nothing is defaulted except, well, I think it defaults to where the game was originally installed to, and you don't have to do anything else, and it works perfectly. This time it didn't work perfectly, but if you play around with it and figure it out, and if you're having any troubles, I'm sure they'll help you on the forum. But just remember that the target directory that it opens up to, as soon as you click on something, it automatically populates TYW into the signature line, or the line that where you have the target of the directory. So I don't know if that made any sense or if I was just rambling, but the reason I kept having to play around with it was because every time I started the game, it kept saying version 1.00, which I knew was wrong, and so I kept exiting out of the game and repatching until I finally got it to where it said version 1.01 RC or whatever, which is release candidate. So after about 5 minutes of messing around with it, I finally got it right. So let's execute this turn and see what happens. He's lost a little bit of combat power. Protestants have bought more artillery. Protestants have hired a new colonel. Wonder if we can hire a new colonel because we need one badly. And I didn't do this last turn, but we'll do it this turn. Mainz, Cologne, Trier, Munster, Bremen. Ooh, Protestants are invading Bremen? That's interesting. Okay, I think that's all I can do with that. Croatian dragoons have arrived in Bamberg. Spanish detachment has arrived in Linz. We took some hits. Some people have received replacements. Upkeep in the field cost 4. And in Armsburg, we once again military control is at 72%. And I was thinking about attacking that first, but I guess I decided not to. 17 days to here. I don't know if I have to put him on offensive maneuvers, but I'm going to. Let's do this. How quickly can you get there? 61 days. What is this? Mud? No, clear. Mud. 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 So that's the problem. And it's going to take him 15 days to get to Göttingen. Which also reminds me of this unit. Let's take him to Regensburg. And I'm not going to worry about attrition. If I have to, I have plenty of money to build replacements. So let's not worry too much about that. Where is the screen? We really need to be allowed to recruit a colonel here. I guess. I don't guess I really need it. Let's save that turn and let's go ahead and click execute the turn or process the turn. Proceed to next turn is what it's called, I guess. Summer diseases cause some damage among the troops. Well, that sucks. The Protestants have asked England for help. Tax income. Some more attrition. Some more replacements. The garrison of Heidelberg. What the hell is going on? Let's see. Since we don't have any troops over there, we need to get some there. the Protestants are preparing to invade Bremen, which is what I saw. So let's see. Nope, we didn't bring them to battle. So that's that. I'm gonna have to bring this episode to a close. I will see you next time, and I'll actually do another pretty quick video right after this. I just have to stop at this point, and I'll be back. I will see you soon.